The sole purpose of this video is to test out my new to me camera, which is the Canon iVIS Mini X, which is what I'm shooting on right now, and this entire video is going to be shot on that. So I'm just going to take you through a day in my life and you'll be able to see how this camera performs in many different settings. Some things that I heard about this camera before buying it were that it didn't have iVIS and that the audio on it is amazing. So those are two things to listen for and watch for while you're watching this video. And then I will give you my pros and cons list at the end of the video about my thoughts on the camera after shooting with it for about a day and a half. And if you notice anything that I don't, let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. That's the point of the internet, right? So you guys can have a place to scream your opinions and my opinions. Enjoy. I have an interview in 28 minutes, so I'm gonna go get ready, take my propranolol, and then I think if I have some time before actually doing the interview, then I'm going to do some prep for my journal page of today. Let's go. I have the messiest get ready area in the world, so just ignore all of my surroundings, okay? Oh, glory to God for propranolol. Yum. I clearly need to wash my hair. It's greasy, but I have hot yoga, so we're not gonna wash it before hot yoga. That would be ridiculous. So maybe we will like wet it down a little bit and do like a slick back moment to look presentable on the interview call. I feel like I truly have to do influencer hands with this camera, but what can you do with a camera that's from 2014, you know? Okay, I think that's the full makeup routine. We literally just did skin tint, eyebrow gel, and the like bronzer blush. And I don't want to put on mascara because I don't want to take it off later. I guess now let's find a different top to wear. Probably just like a sweater to go over this. And then we'll slick back my hair. Okay, I think we're gonna go with this blue sweater. It's giving, she's professional, she's put together, she's wearing cargo pants with it, but you don't know because I won't stand up. Okay, now let's go slick back my hair. Okay, I don't actually want to like put gel in my hair or anything or hairspray because I'm just gonna take this down right after the interview. So we're just gonna do water and hope that it doesn't like look too greasy. Okay, so now it is 1:14, 16 minutes until the interview, and we are gonna go downstairs and try to plan for my journal page of the day a little bit before so I don't have the time to spiral. But don't worry, I have propranolol in my system, so we're safe no matter what. Okay, gotta grab my water too, and then you guys can see how it looks when I hold the camera and walk downstairs. Because this camera doesn't have iVIS. Hello.
Hey, Shelby.
Oops.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hi guys, can you see me and hear me now?
I can hear you. Oh yeah, there you are.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. I'm so sorry about that. I was panicking like, oh my God, you guys, I'm here.
Okay.
Thanks, you too. Bye.
Bye.
Finished. So I think that went well. What do you guys think? I recorded that entire interview, which was over like 35 minutes, I think, and I've recorded quite a bit before. I feel like I've probably gotten up to like, I've recorded for an hour and I'm at 3 bars for battery. So I feel like that's pretty good for a battery that's from 2014. But anyways, we are going to put some workout clothes on and get ready for the yoga class I'm taking later. But we're not gonna go to the yoga class right away. I just don't wanna be in these clothes. Okay, I think this is our outfit that we are wearing. I'll take my slippers off when I go outside though, don't worry. Okay, so now I think the plan is going to be I'm going to put on some walking shoes, and I think I'm gonna go take my husband a external charger to work because he needs one, and then go on a walk. I don't know where yet, maybe around my neighborhood, maybe somewhere else on the way home, and then we're gonna do a little more work, and then I have a yoga class, which I think I've told you guys. I just did because I just changed into yoga clothes. Okay, so let me put my shoes on, and then we'll go do that stuff. We have an issue, and the issue is I can't find my shoes. I'm gonna go upstairs and try to find them. These aren't the exact ones I wanted, but it'll do, donkey. That'll do. Okay. It is 53 degrees outside and windy. So I don't know if I'll need a coat. I guess I'll just bring one with me just in case. This weather's kind of ass. Like, it's good because it's getting warmer, but like tomorrow will be nice. 57 and partly cloudy. But Friday, 70 and thunderstorms. Thursday, 65 and windy. I just don't want the wind, but whatever. Beggars can't be choosers. Oh, big stretch. Okay, here we go. I just hurt my ankle. I lied. I'm actually going to answer one email before I leave because I should answer it. Okay, before I go, I'll do a little chit-chatty rundown of my job search because the email I just sent was about my job search. So I've had so many interviews the past like month, and that came after like the longest time of like getting like maybe one interview every other month and applying all the time. So it was kind of crazy that I started getting them like literally every single day. I was getting an interview out of nowhere, which is great. And I am doing like a trial run for this job where the hopes would be that it becomes a full-time job in the end. And it's kind of crazy because I just like went back to the job posting on LinkedIn, and it says like obviously no longer accepting applications. And it's crazy that I ended up being like the one that got the job. But it still doesn't feel like the satisfying big sigh of relief that I wanted it to feel like, because it's still just a trial run. So I'm still seeing through all of the other interview processes I'm in right now, because there are one or two that I might want more, depending on how the offers look and what the final like job description would be and everything. So we will see how everything plays out. What's meant to be for me will come to me. I don't know if I believe that, but you know, you got to put in the work yourself too for that to work out. But I'm putting in the work. You already know. Okay, sent that email. So now let me just check my planner one time before we go. Just an FYI, I just went on to 2 battery bars. I can cross one more thing off of my planner. That was a little shaky, but you get the picture. Okay, so I am going to get in my car, take Sean this portable charger, go on a walkaroo, get home, do these last 2 work tasks for the day. Last 3 work tasks for the day, I guess. And then go to yoga. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I charged it a little more before we left, so we're back at 3 bars. Excuse me. Oops. And now we are going to drop off the charger to Shawnee at work.
Hey.
Hi, boo. You're so cute.
Love you.
Love you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. That was my cute little husband. Okay, now we're gonna go. And we are going to go on a walk-around-y. Walk-a-rooski. I don't know where yet, though. Anybody have any suggestions? I'm thinking... I'm thinking like literally nothing. I have no thoughts knocking around in my noggin. I don't know, but I kind of get bored of walking in my neighborhood. You know, like you can only do so many routes in your neighborhood. It kind of gets a little old. Sometimes you need just like a nice little switch of scenery. I don't really feel like going to a place that's gonna be busy. I forgot my headphones. Dummy. So I can either walk in silence or I can go back home and just walk in the neighborhood and get my headphones. I kind of want to listen to music or a podcast. So I guess that's the decision. We will go home and we will grab the headphones. Is everyone okay with that decision? Good. I also need to like rearrange the furniture in my house. But I'm on a walk and my best friend is moving home today from Texas and she's living in walking distance of me. So I just walked to her new house just to check up on it, make sure it's all ready for her. Everything's clean, spick and span. It was, and it's ready. And I'm ready. It'll be interesting, but it is such a nice day out. Happy to be outside on a walk. And don't really feel like working for the rest of the day, but really need to get work done. Also, I already got an email back from that interview I did earlier today, and I got the second interview, but they asked for it to be on Friday, and Friday is my husband's 30th birthday, and we're gonna be out of town all day. So I think I'm gonna overshare and tell them that, and just so they know I normally would work on a Friday. Okay. Probably see you guys once I'm back home. Just got home from my walk, and now first let's check my Oura ring and see how far I walked, because that sounds fun. Let's see. It says I walked about 2.2 miles. And I tried to learn a TikTok dance right before this. I'm not a dancer. I'm so bad at dancing, but it's fun. It's fun to try new things and be bad at things. And my Oura ring picked that up as dance. So that's fun. And now I'm just gonna sit down, do some work. I have to respond to that email I told you guys about, and I'm probably gonna work on a YouTube video that I have to edit a little bit, or I might write a script that I need to send out before Friday. We'll see which one I feel like doing. Whichever one is speaking to me will be the one that I do. I've also I need to drink more water because I'm going to hot yoga and I just get dehydrated so easily, I feel like. I've been drinking Water Boy for electrolytes on days that I go to yoga. And I like, oh, I just joked a little. And I like it a lot. Time to do some work. I told you guys about, and okay. I think it's gonna be dark after yoga. I'm almost certain it will be dark after yoga, or at least getting dark, so I need to wear my glasses. And then got my water with my electrolytes in it. Isn't my water bottle so stinking cute? And then got my bag, my phone. I look like I'm a gremlin hunched over. Got my bag, my phone, my keys, and then I have to stop at the post office. If I have time before, which I might, it's 5:41 and I live like 5 minutes away. I'll drop this off at the post office before, but if not, I have to go after. Okay, let's go to yoga. Oh, I didn't turn on my car. Dumbass bitch. Everybody's calm. Okay, I just dropped off the package. Sorry, I'm whispering. I'm embarrassed to be doing this in public. Just dropped off the package, and now I'm walking into the yoga class. But if you couldn't guess, since I'm embarrassed to be talking in public, I'm also not going to be filming myself during a yoga class because I do not believe in that at this time in my life. So, see you guys after yoga. Yoga was good. I love yoga so much. It's a great time. Normally I try to finish an entire one of these. I think it's a liter. It doesn't say on it. But I didn't, as you can hear. So I'm gonna try to finish it on the way home and then fill it up right when I get back. Because I'm hoping to go to 6 a.m. yoga tomorrow morning, hot yoga. So I need to be hydrated. I'm recording this on the night scene setting. I don't know if that's actually gonna do anything. Kind of seems like it would be more for like outside, but it's low light setting in here. You know, it's no natural sunlight anymore. Oh, and there was sun still out when I got out of the yoga class, which is like, no more seasonal depression, bitch. Okay, so I'm getting ready to take a shower. And I'm actually, what time is it? 7:41. I think I'm not going to wash my hair again. I'm disgusting. But I think I'm gonna go to hot yoga tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. And so it's like, what's the point, you know? Especially because that would mean that I'm not going to fully dry it before going to bed, so then I would wake up and it would be crazy and I'd just have to do it all over again anyways. So I don't even really know why I took it out of the braid. I guess I didn't have to. But I'm gonna take a shower. I'm not done with this yet, so I'm gonna finish it right now. Oh my god, it's so cold. Ah, so cold. Ah. Oh, it's painful. Oh, I got a brain freeze. Got another brain freeze, oh my god. Oh, we're almost there. Oh my god. I am weak. But what's wrong with that? ice left in there. Okay, time to shower, and then my husband is picking up Chipotle for dinner. So maybe I'll show you guys a little bit of that, and then I'm sure I'll film a little bit of an outro tomorrow and kind of give you like my favorite things and least favorite things about the camera. Hopefully I tell you that I've showered when we talk next. Mwah. What was that?
I said in our group chat with Mason, Lewis almost died, and Grant said, how? And Lewis said, oh, now he worries. 1 hour and 2 minutes later.
Grant? I mean, you like briefly mentioned it, but nothing that was like more than a sentence.
You have a great week.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for meeting with me. Do you think I did good? Okay, so you guys just watched my day in the life. What did you think? Am I gonna get that job? I still don't know because I'm probably gonna edit and post this on the same day because I already have the day edited and now I'm just filming the intro and outro. But anyways, okay, so let's start with pros. So my pros are it is super convenient and portable. Like I love just whipping this little guy out. This video obviously is not about the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, but I had that one before this and I got both of them for pretty much the same purpose, but I ended up selling that one and switching it for this one because one of my main issues with that camera was that the gimbal part, when you close it, would always like kind of swing loose in your bag or whatever you're carrying it in. And I was always worried that the lens was gonna get damaged because of that. And so this one is like so sturdy and I feel like I don't have to worry about just throwing it in a bag. Okay, this next pro is kind of like on that same note, but everyone always is like the best camera is the camera that you're gonna film with. And my issue is that my main work camera is a Canon R8 and obviously I use that for work, like when I film weddings and whatever. And I love that camera. Well, I'm actually thinking about switching to Sony, but you know, I like it. And I just don't wanna use it for like small clips. Like I don't wanna get it out all the time to like film 2 seconds of me like walking into a yoga class or whatever if I'm vlogging. And so that was the reason that I wanted a camera that was more dedicated for like just B-roll. And you are probably thinking, Shelby, why don't you just use your phone? I don't want to. I don't want to. I do not like filming on my phone for YouTube stuff because there's just so many reasons. We're not going to get into it, but I don't like shooting on my phone. And so I wanted something that would not be difficult to get out and not be my phone. And that is this camera. Okay, and then next pro is that the flip screen, how it flips both sides so you can like see what you're filming if you're filming in front of you, or you can see yourself if you're filming like I am right now. I can see myself on this screen. And that's so convenient. And I love the wide angle. That was one of the reasons that I wanted to get this one, was because I love like a wide angle that makes it more interesting. And like, I didn't just want to get like a digital camera that doesn't have an interchangeable lens and would just like have a fixed angle that's not very wide. You know what I mean? So long story short, I like the wide angle. The audio is insane. I'm sure you can tell right now. The audio is so fucking good, which is amazing. Like, I feel like I don't even have to ever use my mic if I want to use this camera, except for in one situation, but we'll get to that in the cons. Okay, those are my pros for now. I love it. I love it. Okay, so cons. Doesn't shoot in 4K, which I knew that going into it, so I'm not mad about that. Like, I accepted that before I bought it. But it's kind of shocking to me that, I mean, there's a similar camera that's like this that I believe shoots 4K, but I don't know. I went with this one. I liked this one more. And I wish that Canon would come out with like an updated version of this. The second they do, I will be purchasing it. And then iVIS, I'm sure you could tell iVIS was not good in those clips. Obviously, if you're walking slower naturally, iVIS is gonna look better, or like having no IBIS is gonna look better because you're not shaking, but like if you're walking with a purpose, it doesn't look great. But I don't plan on running with this camera, you know? So it's just something that you have to be intentional about. And like you could get one of those, like a little handheld small gimbal if you really wanted to, but like who cares? I don't really foresee myself walking and talking with this camera a lot. And then low light wasn't the best, but I'm not mad about it. I don't know. I don't really ever shoot in low light settings anyways, so it's not an issue for me. And then the con that I mentioned before where I might need a mic is if I were shooting outside and it's windy and I want to disrupt this package and now I'm walking into have good audio, which that's a very specific scenario. I don't think I'm going to be doing that. If I'm shooting outside and it's windy, I'm probably using a different camera and not using this one. But yeah, the audio is bad with the wind, but that's okay. I'm not mad about it. Overall, I love the camera. I would buy it again, at least right now. I feel pretty confident saying that this is gonna stand the test of time for me, but like, I guess we will see. Subscribe so you can see how long I keep it. Because as of right now, I'm not somebody who has enough money to keep cameras when I no longer use them. I have to sell them so I can fund the next camera I want to buy. But as you guys saw, I'm in the job hunt right now, so maybe I'll be rich soon. But for now, I have to be money conscious when it comes to cameras. Okay, mostly I post about stationery, so if you guys like stationery, follow me. Subscribe if you think I'm funny and I'm pretty or something. You can also subscribe. Unless you're like a creepy guy, then don't subscribe. I don't want you here. And you can also find me on Instagram and TikTok, and you can find my resume on my website, and my email I think is also on my website. So hire me. Okay. Bye.